Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome once again to the live of Track and Feelings. We are here today to just start the excitement, start the excitement. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in, come on in, everybody. There is so much to talk about today. There is so much to discuss today. We are all here today in our numbers up and out. We are ready to talk. We are ready to discuss. The morning session, day number 1 has started. Day number 1 is here, and the morning session was booming, 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 booming. So let us talk, let us discuss, let us have a chat. Let us do what families do, greet each other, and let us take the register as we go along. Like as you come along, like as you come along, share as you come along, and also invite a friend to invite a friend to invite a friend to invite a friend, and let us all be able to hear the excitement and be in the excitement together. We are here today again for an exciting live. Today, I believe is going to be exciting. Very exciting at that. I mean, we want to talk about what we saw today. We saw the excitement in the 4x4 relays. I think that is booming on our minds. Yes, my darling, whoever said booming, it's booming. Hello. If you're gonna comment, because I'm not able to see who it is, just write your name so I can say hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our admins. All of us are present, and all of Travis, my darling. Mr. Travis understand the assignment very well. It's Travis A plus. You're getting a Travis. When time Travis come in and come a class, your name mark. Long time. Travis, love it. Yeah, man. We're ready, but me don't know who I say we're ready. But I mean, let us all get at it and let us all get into it. Right? Or all 4 admins are live and direct today. Hi, Richard, my darling. Welcome. Welcome to class, Richard. All 4 admins are here today. So answer my question. Okay, we have the lovely, the beautiful, the handsome.
Hold on, somebody can't beautiful and handsome one time. Don't do it.
Me lovely, beautiful, and handsome. So if you not think say you lovely, beautiful, and handsome, Sheldon, my darling, welcome. My lovely dearest Sheldon, welcome. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and good night, wherever you are joining us from. We are here live and Track and Feelings, and we are indeed educating ourselves as we go along, and we are also liking. We have today with us all admins, all 4 are live and direct. Mr. Xavier Duncan, otherwise called Z, the man with the plan, the logistics, the wonderful chocolate rasta. Hold on there. So, Sean on a day here for me, hear me, I big up our Ras. Xavier, mute the mic for me for a moment. Regular and punctual, yes, Travis. Sean on the ear, they here today for hear me, I big up our Ras. The neat Rasta man.
It's
Shauna,
too
love
forward.
dearest. The loving dearest Rasta to Shauna. We have Jermaine himself live. And then we have the beautiful, or should I say the handsome, the broad man, the one broad man in our midst. You understand? The one broad man, but he's still ripe Jamaicans. We have Keno Ray. So let us kick this off now and let us all start this business. Unmute your mics, everybody, and let's get it on with this as we go along. Yes, the person, Mr. Z, will mute his mic. He will be unmuted shortly. Our apologies for that. Sorry. Yeah, unmute your mics, people, and let us start. Where do we start today? Tell us where you want to start.
Alright, me just don't eat the little people and banana chip
Welcome,
come
Gary.
dead hungry.
Welcome. Me not for ask Christ. Even though I'm not even writing name and I can't say me not for ask Christ. That is Gary. Gary did get black the other day. Come on live and couldn't comment, but he's here today. Wonderful. And thank you so much, guys, for sharing the page. Continue to share the page. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a family to tell a family. We are all having fun over right here. So let's go.
Yeah, somebody else say, me just don't eat the little banana chips. No sugar belch. If you notice the face, it don't really look happy today. But we still get to why the face not happy. Cause Bird Cameron pissed me off. But we still talk about that. But other than that, it's been a wonderful day. I had a lovely day this morning. I'm ready for talk some track and field because guess what? See the bell trip. The day is here. It start. We're ready. Meaning there for cuss nobody last night. I'm here to cuss you all today. So we're there, we're ready. Asaf Power look alike, big up yourself. Um
I don't
Lati,
even know if that's a
hello.
compliment.
Listen, I watched back Ray's take yesterday and I was going into the live chat comments and about three people say, why this brother look like Asaf Power?
I've been hearing that my whole life, but me can't see it.
So
I wish me
you
did have the
understand?
six. Me wish me did have the six pack too, as me say.
So why you fry, so papi?
Who a
I'm just
fry?
fry fish.
Who a fry?
You when you speak, you have
You,
this frying feedback.
ladies and gentlemen, that
Hear
you're
me
truly a
now,
fry
good?
tomorrow. No man, you still a fry.
I don't know how I go on. Then probably need to jump off and come
Yeah, do that.
forward.
Yeah, do that for me there.
Hold on.
Yeah, so yeah, but it's oh big what I'm saying English foreigners they are big up on themselves. Go bring my friends from Britain, yeah? My
Yeah,
English friends, yeah? Go
yeah.
bring them up, right? Yeah. So yeah, so big up the people them from England. And guys, as Latoya said, like, share the group. This is what we are doing. We're doing it mostly because we love you. Other than the fact that we like yourself talk and people like your talk, so we'll do that part there too. But we're doing it because we love you. We love the sport and we want to get the I won't say the best analysis, but the nicest analysis to watch. But we're up there. We're trying to be the best. But
Welcome
we're not.
Bermuda.
Lord, Lottie, what thing global? What thing open?
Global.
Must say. Anyway, but I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Today we have some. We don't have 3 hours like we usual time, and I say that very jokingly because sometimes we're just there. We'll say we're there for half an hour, and 3.5 hours later we're there. But we're here because the events have started. And it's something I'm looking forward to. I had a little scare earlier today when the joint Olympic champion was jumping for his life in the high jump. But thankfully, all is right with the world. Other than that, though, I mean, the excitement start. I'm a little bit disappointed by the crowd participation. I mean, I know it's the first day, first session. Many people won't be going, and it's a Friday, so maybe this evening. I know the Jamaicans going to be out this evening, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. The athletes are looking prepared. We see Ilian say what she have to say. We see Shelly say what she have to say. Jacko, everybody is ready. But I'm still a little bit irate at the Honorable Bertland Cameron. I call him the Honorable because I have to give a man him credit. But Bert Cameron kind of pissed me off right now, right? But we'll talk about that as we go along. Hope Kino or upon Giant. Oh, see him there? See, let's speak of the devil and he shall appear. The only light skinned man from the panel.
Me
No
still a
devil
fry?
over here. No,
No,
you're
man, you're
great.
good.
Okay, good, good.
So, guys, being that we just spoke of the Honorable Bert Cameron, I think it is right and fitting for us to
Him now
start.
move to honorable still.
Oh, by the way, I must say this. Big up, Shauna. Thank you for coming. I have to give him a special big up any day. You understand? So, big up, Shauna. I'm gone again.
Um, Joel asked the question. I I
Think you
know
and
my
Sean have a
admin.
link on the side still, but
I know the admins haven't watched it. I doubt the admins have watched it. Joel is asking, have you watched ET Puma press conference? What have you taken from the clip the Gleaner has posted?
I saw a
Um,
bit of it. I like about, because I couldn't get to watch all of it, but I saw a little bit of it. And based on what I'm seeing, I might have to make an adjustment to my predictions. Might, but I'll make that after tomorrow, if necessary. Just say.
what was
I
said in
must
it?
apologize, admins.
I,
I
d-
didn't.
I didn't
Yeah,
watch
I
it
must
either.
apologize. I didn't share it. Right. I'm so sorry. Um,
Just give us a brief synopsis of
I
what she
will.
said.
I was just gonna let you guys listen to it, so that my
Yeah,
synopsis
man,
won't.
play it.
Yeah. So continue talking that while I fetch that for everyone to be able to hear it
All
for
right,
so
so
long.
I'm not going to preempt what Latoya is going to play, but she sounds confident. She sounds ready. Um, my only, I think this the one thing I still hold against ET is, and it's one thing but two parts. Her world championship jinx and the fact that she's never given me back to back great seasons. If she gets over that, she's going to be a problem. And I'm big problem. And everybody knows that me say Jacko and Shelly every day, all day. Although have the utmost respect for Dr. the Honorable Elaine Thompson here. But you know, say Jacko and my girl, I'm love Shelly. But she sounds confident, but she doesn't sound as confident as she did last year. And I think that's my issue. So I still don't know where to put her. But you can play the clip if you have it now, Lati.
I'm getting that for us. Hallelujah.
The only thing I will say on that is once she's ready, she's ready.
But ready for
Um,
ET is kind of all right.
All right,
There you go.
let's mute and go.
So don't look at yourself in slow motion. You'll find a lot of stuff.
Sorry, Elaine, obviously you had a change of coach for this year for Bozeman. Can you just talk to me about the partnership that you have and you just been seeing period in your first season?
Well, yes, I'm working with my husband, I've changed coach, yes, of course, and everything is going good so far, and I'm excited, I'm happy, and if I win this goal, it will be for us, of course, so, yes, I'm excited.
Has it been more difficult than you anticipated or about the same in terms of whether it's the results or just different training patterns that you used to see?
I would say, it's new to me, of course, working with my husband, as I always say to you, don't let your husband teach you to drive. It's almost my husband teaching me to drive, we're not going to agree on certain things. So, yeah, I'm working on that. So, yes, as a team, you have disagreement, you agree to some stuff, so I'm hoping.
So if there was a bad, training session, how's the ride in the car?
After a bad session, we're still gonna talk about what happened at the track because even if I'm working out, he's still hurting me. He's still telling me what I'm doing wrong, and we still have to talk about it. So the beef ends in 1 minute.
So that was the little clip that they gave us from that. So I guess we can analyze that. As Jermaine says, for me, she exerts confidence also in what it is that is happening and what it is that has been happening. Joel, I know think someone asked what was her time last year, time and when, and you said that she didn't speak or she didn't make any statements. But for me, she made her silent statements. It's just that persons weren't really looking. And this year again, I think she's making her silent statement. We just have to look to see them. We will definitely see what will come, as German says, that what happens in those heat heats tomorrow will determine or give some idea of what will happen into the semifinals. One thing I know though is that for those heats for the women, every woman or every woman in the races will have to run in order to be strategically implanted in their semifinals. That's my take.
I honestly didn't get anything from the interview that I didn't see before. I see Gary saying that she tempered her confidence. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing somebody who just answered the question as they were presented to her. Elaine is not a talker. I think she knows her limitations in terms of talking, and people like that don't tend to talk a lot. They tend to let their actions speak for them, and I'm in no way being disrespectful to her, but she is not a talker. uh, I really didn't get anything from that interview that says to me that she is less confident than she has been in previous years. I don't know how anybody would deduce that from what she said or how she sounded. She spoke about her husband and the chemistry between them. The fact that there are off days, there are days when they have bad training sessions, and they don't necessarily agree on everything, but she said in a minute that would have been fixed. So there isn't really much to really get out of that um, interview there. I could not watch that honestly and say that she is saying she's tempering her confidence. I've seen other
Here's what I'm
interviews
saying that
though.
Kino.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm saying that Kino, because we only played a small snippet. There's actually more to it, and if you guys look at the Gleaner online, you see more to it. My thing is not. I'm not saying that she's not confident. And this is just an opinion. This is specifically my feelings. Last year when I heard Elaine, I heard somebody who's coming out for blood. Like every time she spoke, you were even when she was even when she got beaten at the national trials. I don't know if it's because there's a longer gap, so there was more to do and more work that could have been done. But last year when I heard her speak, even going into any pre-press conference, you saw something in her like she was coming out for blood. I just kept saying Shelly because Shelly's my girl, but you saw Elaine was coming for blood. This year, I think, even though she's a lot more laissez-faire, she's a lot more relaxed than previous years. This year, her statement is more, I am trying to get a medal. Last year, it was more of, I'm going to defend my title. And I think one of the things we learn in communications is it's not what you say, or put it this way, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, but it's also what you don't say.
But
And
Jermaine,
I think that hunger she had last year, I'm not I'm not saying she doesn't have it, I'm not saying that she's not going to get it. I'm just saying she's a lot more laissez-faire this year. And when you hear her in
I
comparison to previous years, especially last year she sounded hungry. You heard
I
stuff
have
like
to.
people keep
Guys, bear in
counting
mind,
me
you have
out.
3 minutes to wrap
You
this
heard
up.
stuff like
Hello? Guys, you have 3 minutes
right.
to wrap this up.
You
We're
keep
hitting
hearing
5:30. We are moving on.
right. So last year you heard stuff like people keep counting me out, but don't worry, or whatever, whatever. You heard snippets of I'm coming for you. This year is more like, all right, it is what it is. And for me, that for me might say I'm right or I'm wrong. I'm just saying for me it sounds a little bit not as what I wanted to hear. Not saying she's not good and she's not gonna win or she's not in great shape. I'm just saying the things that she's not saying is what's not.
Jermaine, I think I don't know how you could have deduced that from what she from or made any comparisons at all, because Elaine last year made absolutely no statements. Elaine was silent. We knew nothing about what was going on with Elaine. As a matter of fact, I remember having a conversation with Latoya last year, and I said the only thing I can look at where Elaine is concerned is just when you looked at Elaine, you saw that smirk on her face. Every time the camera was on, there was like this confidence. And I don't see anything to support the point that she doesn't carry that same amount of confidence this year. Um, she didn't make any statements last year. So for us to say that, I can't support that point. I will say, though, I will say that she seems to me to be chasing one of the titles more than the other, because
I will.
she just by certain comments that she has made through listening to somebody or watching some of these press conferences that she has done, it seems as if she will be comfortable if she only gets one title. So if she doesn't
I think
win
she wants a
both,
100-meter title.
she would be fine. So that's the only difference that I'm seeing. But to say that she isn't as confident, there is absolutely nothing to say that. You can't, I don't see anything. Perhaps you guys might be seeing something different than me, but me not see none.
Like I said, it's all up to perspective. What I'm seeing from Elaine, and when people say, "Oh, she didn't say anything last year," listen to her post-race interview after the national trials. Listen to some of the Diamond League meets after she spoke. That's what those are the things that I'm talking about. Even the things that you would hear coming out of on her social media or whatever. That's when I talk about what she was saying. It's not necessarily sitting on with an interview. It's even some of the little anecdotes that she dropped on social media. It was stuff like that. It was a glimpse of her training, say with the. It's all about this. You saw a more hunger from her last year. I think this year, and Keen, I agree with you. I think she's chasing that 100-meter title. Personally, I'm not saying because I don't think she can't. She thinks she can't win the 200, but I think she wants that 100-meter title badly. But like I said, it is not. I'm not saying this as a fact, and I'm not saying this as, oh, this is what it is. I'm just saying based on how I see her communicating this year. Last year, she had that fire in her eyes. I don't see it as much this year. And I think that's the difference for me.
Well, that is all relative and that is all based on perception because I really don't agree. I mean, the only thing I could probably do is show up on Elaine's step. And I've been watching every single post, every single comment, there is nothing that suggests to me that she is less confident this year than she was last year. And there is nothing to compare it to because she didn't say anything last year at all. Elaine was silent from trials, go right back up. Elaine was just silent. The most that Elaine did on her Instagram page would have been to post some of those scriptural stuff where people send to you a morning time when they just wake. And them something that she used to post. So I don't see anything to compare last year and this year. There are no comparisons in my view. But I respect your view. But I respectfully disagree.
Okay, and we end right there. It's 5:30. We're working with a clock. Remember?
All
We
right,
go.
Keen again.
He will come back. Moving right along. Let us just get the what you said, the elephant out the room. The elephant that is in the room is the 4x4 mixed relay that happened today. Let us have a conversation regarding that.
Bert Cameron needs to leave Jamaica Athletic Association alone and get somebody with sense for it. I'm sorry. I don't care who hears this or who says this. I don't care. You have 6 members of a 4x4 team. 3 of them will not be running, regardless of anything. We don't have any 400-meter where we have 4 individuals running. So it means that there are 6 individuals who are running 4x4s that are not participating. Bruh, you can't tell me say you can't get 2 of them. This is my issue with Jamaica. They're trying to get everybody a medal and them friend get medal. But look at what Damret did a while ago. The favorite, the
Paulino.
favorite for the 400-meter in a lot of people's eyes, ran the final leg. Now we know the order has changed. Usually, but I think when they just did the mixed relay, it
No,
was
not now we know. If you're gonna
right.
teach, this is a teaching place because we're definitely at a teaching place. So I'm just allowing you to speak, and then I will go for confirmation that I just received. But go ahead.
Now, what we have done this year, what they have now done with the mixed relay, I think when the mixed relay started, it was you had to start with the same gender or something like that, but then you can mix the next 3. What I think they have now come to, it is now male, female, male, female. That's the order. Because back in the day, or some people used to put like their 2 strongest runners at the beginning and then say everybody run after that. Paulino, who is one of the favorites for the 400-meter title, just ran the heats. And I'm sure Damrep could have had somebody that would have qualified regardless. We are sending, you have Cherokee is running the individual. You have Stacey and Williams. You have Javon Francis. You have Janelle Bromfield. I'll give Akeem the pass because he's running the individual too. I'm not talking about anybody running any individual races. You have Javon Francis. You have who else who's not running an individual race? I say Akeem Bloom. Not Akeem Blooming. Janelle Broomfield. You have so many other people that are strictly 400 runners, quality 400 runners, and you go out there with four people. God bless Rashina McGregor and the little young Bartley. My God, thank God for them. You go out there with people who couldn't even make the finals of the individual 400 and say to them, run. And God know if it wasn't the fact that we were in the weakest heat, we would not have made it. Something simple as that, Bert could say, listen, this is a good way to start our championships. If you run Stacey Williams, if you run Javon Francis, if you run one of these guys, you are guaranteed a medal. I ain't going because Poland don't look the same. Damrep has one person that looks like they make sense. Well, they are a good team, won't say that. And America is America. You should be fighting for silver medal. You had the silver medal in the last World Championships. God damn it, man. Put together a team that makes sense for crying out loud. Every year we do this with the mixed relay because we underestimate it, but it is now a part of the schedule. It is the first individual medal, the first relay medal, and it will set precedence for everything that is happening. I am very irate, so if you think me upset, me upset. Trust me, me vex.
The teacher in
Because we
here.
should have done better than this. Me nah
Drink,
lie.
Yeah,
drink, drink,
you were
drink.
on it.
Somebody
When you can
mute in the
continue.
background. Xavier,
Um,
go ahead.
When you can
Xavier,
continue.
go ahead. One moment, Kino. Go
No,
ahead,
I
Xavier.
say he wasn't on the live last night. Totally to say, I said that they would be lucky if they came third, because the team that they put together don't make no sense.
Okay.
You can bring a high school 4x4 team and win.
All right. Kino, say your piece.
um, everybody knows what my thoughts are about the mixed relays. I don't particularly like that event. I think it's rubbish. However, given the fact that it, as Jermaine said, it's now on the table as an event that you get the same medal for. I heard Neville Bell saying the same thing this morning. You get the same medal or same medals for that event. I think we need to take the politics out of it. And you guys know how I hate the politics in Jamaican athletics. I think some of our administrators are more keen to have their athletes who they coach participate in events. And there lies the problem for me. And I think J3s also need to move away from having these coaches who themselves have clubs and have a stake in it to managing these teams, because there is bound to be some amount of nepotism in the process of whatever happens. Um, as it relates to Bert himself, with all due respect to Mr. Cameron, I've seen it, and this is my personal view. I've
Bert
seen it
was just the face. Bert was just the face.
right, but
Bert,
I'm
Bert said
but I,
Bert and Maurice, the quarter milers coaches. But
Bert,
continue.
both Bert and Maurice, and I'm not even well, more so Maurice. I've seen it so many times where these guys go out there and it's almost like, I'm gonna put this person on the team because this person in my club or that person in my club or whatever. So it's almost like the good of the nation is not a part of their decision
Kino,
making process.
I don't want to cut you, but I'm going to ask that if you do something for me, please, if you're able to. The four people that ran today, please go and look at which clubs they run for. Because before I get vexed again, all right.
Kina, are you saying that J3 is corrupted like our politicians?
A
It is
little bit.
politics.
I'm saying they are more corrupted.
Hey, who have champagne
And
in
I,
right now, so?
and I speak no. That not champagne and I have nothing to do with this. No, I am saying I am putting forward here that there is corruption. Well, there it appears as if let me get it right. It appears as if there is some amount of corruption. So no can assume me now. There appears to be some amount of corruption within the J3s, and it's sad. It's sad. These guys who have the reins of J3s and it's a Jamaica thing. We see it in other federations as well, right? It's just too much nepotism, too much favoritism, too much politics, too much mix up, and it's like patriotism and the
it's,
good of the country is put on the back burner.
So when me
can I
talk,
say it's a,
Hold on.
it's a
Hold
bottom
on.
line is that, go ahead.
Zeven are the last person to talk and then me talk.
No, man, I forget this out. Come on, if I eat my dinner, come I get hungry now. I'm gonna see Shauna says she'll get bring dinner for me, so me alright. I ask you for the research because Kino I try go political. Listen, there's a reason why people like track on feelings because we're real. So I'm gonna call a spade a shovel and get over it. If they want to sue me, come for me. The two man that were responsible for the team is two big old crackheads and they need to leave the sport alone. I'm gonna call it as it is. Because this, as I said, this is an event that is now on the program. The man them need to put the
And
best
the
team together. You
views
have six reserve,
expressed by
use the damn
Jermaine.
people them. Me done time. I gotta eat some
The,
food.
And the
the,
views expressed
I
by
the
share the
Germain are
same
views
Germain's
sentiment.
expressed
views.
the views
Latoya,
expressed by Jermaine.
Are Germain's views is not track
Latoya
and
don't want to
feelings
say it,
views.
and I can say it, and I can put an next twist to it. The persons who run today, you'll see them making money because they're looking marketing for their athletes. My
Alright,
athlete
so
run at World
so
Them need to go
Championship.
take up farming. Only
me
for
gonna
money
mute
in a
all out. Me
farming.
gonna mute all out now. I would like to speak.
Why?
I humbly went quiet for you guys to speak. Can I get a moment?
Why you carry six extra persons and you have a 4x4 not doing anything?
Okay. All right. This is scary. Who says that? I agree with you that this is scary. Um, what
Jamaica
we
come in eighth.
heard, what we heard,
Oh boy.
what we heard when we heard the news last night. When the news broke last night, I must say, I was distraught. I don't know what to think, how to think it, and the reason for that is because there there are so many changes. Number one, the first thing that jumped out at us was that a woman is anchoring, which led us to go and be taught, led us to investigation, and number one investigation was, how is it that a woman is anchoring? So the rule has changed.
The
As
rule has
Jermaine,
changed.
as
Yeah.
Jermaine explained before, we are used to, male, female, female, male. The rule has changed. It's male, female, female. All right. I accept that change of rule there. But then the set of persons that they chooses still make my head hurt me. Bert says he gives credence and applause to J3 president for getting Prince there. However, Bert Canyon don't think it is fair or good for Prince to come off of the plane and 3 hours later I'm run. My problem with that statement, Bert Cameron, is that you didn't give him the opportunity to tell you if it is that he can do it or he wants to do it. However, you decided, you and Mr. Maurice Wilson, even though he is the director for the meet, you guys decided that he's not running and therefore chose somebody who not do nothing for the whole season in the game. Mr. Slow Boat to China, Mr. Run and Stock, Mr. Ease Back, Mr. Dribble Back, so much name him out. You chose to make him run over Prince. I understand, Travis, that he is Prince coach, but he could have given him the opportunity to tell him. Right? And then he's going to say that. Then he's going to say that Prince is going to go into the pool for the 4x4. Why?
Hold on a second there, though. I understand his concern as it relates to Prince.
And last night Prince get there.
Yeah, but I still understand his concern because recovery time is
Come
something that
on,
is,
come on. The government, Kino, step in and get this guy, get his visa. The only thing you
yeah.
need to do is go and play. The Jamaican girl got her visa the other day, and before 90 minutes, she go on and play.
Apart Germany, now you thought her?
German, what the place don't blow hide it.
My vex,
Place
my
don't blow
vex, my upset, my upset.
All right.
Germany, apart, how you thought her?
No,
You drink my
all right,
water.
understand. Okay. I agree.
Prince,
I agree.
Prince need to get with it, and J3 need to get with it. His job is to run, no matter when you get
And
there.
a
Even if
J3
you
make
get
the
there
call.
this morning.
Xavier and a J3 make the call. Is him coach make the call?
It
Prince
is
Yeah, but
I
Prince is
respectfully disagree with you guys. It is very hard for an athlete to arrive last night,
why you bother
jet
go then?
lagged, and then get up because it's possible that they're gonna run him in the 4x4. So it is
Is he
hard.
qualified for the 4x4? Was he named to that 4x4?
Well, them are gonna find something to do with him.
Why?
Them are gonna find something to do with him, but it's really hard. I mean, I
all
understand
right.
the
So you
thought
guys are
process, you
saying
know.
that Dimish should stay. All right, because Dimish run a good leg according to persons. Dimish where he's back. I don't know if I lean back.
Me,
Lean back.
me,
We
me
have
not
the stamina
understand that.
lean
Me
back.
not understand the running form. I've never
Me never
understood that
understand Dimish running
running
farm
form.
ever before. Right? Number one, all right, when I said listen no. When I said Dimish get run good. We had why it is that we can't stifle our nose for the medal. There's so many men that are going to run flat when never get nothing. Where their flat times, their flat races, and of it today, and of it tomorrow.
Might as well let them make Nathan Allen run and tell him say just go run
You
and make
have
money.
Nathan Allen, you have Akeem Broomfield, you have so much other people.
I think what
It's
they're gonna do. I actually
One
think what they're.
change.
I think they're gonna take out somebody and put in Prince tonight. That's my
No.
view.
So make up your mind now. Here is what I'm getting at. There can only be one change.
Check
So
out them
why?
Mish can put a
So
female.
I
Make three
would
female
say
run.
I would take out the fight. Well, I don't even know who. I would take out the other
No,
male.
and hello, and no, and no,
What's his
look
name?
here.
Bartley or Bartlett?
No, but look here.
Barkley.
Okay,
I would take him out.
let me drop something else in the cruggle. There's two persons waiting in the ear. One male, if you're taking out a male, if you're taking out Dimish or you're taking out Barkley, the male that you're replacing him with is Rashid Big Boy McDonald. Nobody else can be added. No, hold on. Nobody else can be added to the pool.
Why you do it? Why you do it, Ataya? Why you do it? Why you do it?
You all said that Big Boy have one good race. Maybe I'm just one good race that he need to run and come
No,
home.
but what I'm getting at, Devian, is we can only choose one person. We cannot replace a male and a female. One. So who is the one that we replace? If you replace the male, you're getting Rashid McDonald. If you replace a female, then we're getting Stacey and Williams. Pick a choice.
I don't agree that Bartley was. I don't agree that Bartley was the best. Bartley ran the best leg. I really don't believe that he ran the best leg. I'm just responding to what I saw in the comment. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't agree that he ran the best leg. I think that he was the weakest
leg
link.
was the best leg.
Jamaican at least them run like them that run for weeks. Them look tired. Like
the two weakest legs for me were the last leg with what the girl the name?
Black
yeah. Well, I'm not gonna call her that. That girl there. And Bartley's leg. Those were the two weakest legs.
Question though, what happened to General Bloomfield though? I was named to the pool.
Exactly. So many questions with
Should join in that pool there. Should join in that pool there.
To John. Because Janelle was named in the initial pool to go to World Championship.
Ajay, you said to cut McGregor?
McGregor ran her leg in 50.06, wasn't it? Or was it the last leg?
No, last leg was not 50. Everything in that part is. What is it that we get now? Because US is there, Poland is there. US is there, Poland is there. Damn rep I go keep party, you know, cause
Down
I
rep is
mean
there.
The thing is, um, I wasn't convinced by Poland. I don't know if it's and they did run a pretty good team with what the girl named Spicy Herketich and all of those people. They them put out a good team. They're gonna have one change just like everybody else.
Netherlands is there.
Um,
Everybody want a little money. Obviously, Bert no want no money. Bert already have money already, you know. So after
And
the
you
attitude,
also remember that Netherlands can add Femke Ball to the team, right?
exactly. Netherlands can just do one change and do think about right there, son. Alice Felix are gonna be the change for US. Cause what and bear in mind,
there where Alison Felix ago.
no, I'm just saying.
Alison Felix about 40. Go on, yeah.
Alison Felix is a
a-
year older than Sherian.
Where Alison Felix I go do? Alison Felix around 51 high too. So where Alison Felix I go do?
No, people, I don't understand this trap me, you know. I don't understand all this. Okay, me, who I would change, who I genuinely change.
I would change Bartley.
Me that take a, so you change Bartley and take big boy. You change Bartley and take big boy.
I'll take Stacey over Tiffany any day.
I think they're gonna change Bartley and take Prince. That's what I think they're gonna do.
The males won't run sub 45.
You can't take, listen,
That's
the
pretty
man,
much
the
there.
man dash for Prince out it already. You know, you may say.
And the honorable sports minister supposedly are Eugene, so she just like go whisper in her ears.
No.
Me never waste the time.
And the sports minister story this. This is not politics and not
It
Jamaican
is politics.
No, this is not Jamaican politics. This is not Jamaican Netflix series. I go on and people them players. Different.
Okay.
This are different kettle of fish. The people them rules stands. The rules stated specifically, and if you broke it, you're disqualified. Whatever the rule is, if you broke it, you're disqualified.
Gary said Prince
Prince
will run in
will
the
not
final.
run the finals. Therefore,
Fine.
me need to take black that out of it and put Stacey and Williams. I'm done. Will they medal? At this moment, I don't know. From all them run today, I don't think so.
As far as exactly agreeing with that comment, as far as I'm concerned, them could have sent the four strongest we have. We're still not going to medal. I don't think it's just not in the cards for us to medal in that event. However, the team is constituted.
Prince not in a 4x4 mix anymore.
May I go look some food to me
anymore. Prince is no longer in the 4x4
The
mix.
reserve, the reserve that they had for the 4x4 could have run the race. And that's it.
Anybody going at Team Corville, it not even matter. Right now,
Xavier, I just said the same thing. Use any
the reserve, you carry 6 extra people when needed. 6 extra
Exactly.
people. You pay for 2 extra room. You pay for 6 extra plane ticket. You pay for 6 extra people a feed for 10 days. Why?
I am saying you have replacements. You have 4x4 alternates. Use them. That's all I'm saying. You have guys who are there. You have quality. Cheyenne Salmon for crying out loud could have run.
Cheyenne Salmon, listen, all right. Now that you bring up Cheyenne Salmon is going to be running on that 4x4 team.
No, me pick up. We don't know if I hit already, but I know that part. I said it about a week ago.
Running on that 4x4 team.
You have your male hurdlers. You have a lot of people there. You didn't need to bring extra persons for that.
All right, Bloomfield was initially listed to run. Him and Prince.
Knight did there for God's sake, crying out.
Anjanette Knight is there. My
you
God.
You put in Anjanette Knight in there and then change out Anjanette Knight if you want with something. But there is so many. Look here.
You know my issue. The name
the
team and the persons who then name in the team is not running.
Jail, I could have run and you take him out. Them could have started for them nose for medal. Number one, me can't say this. Jail now got medal in our hurdles. You could have stifled them nose for medal.
Jail now make the finals. Based on
You
what the
could
youth
have
them do this
stifled
year.
their
Not
nose
made the
for your
finals.
medal. So we are use Jail Hyde as an example. Andrew Knight did it.
Chris Taylor is running the individual event. We're not asking you to take the individual man them for
go
running.
medal, but him a go maybe come in the finals. But you could have used him. Akim Bloomfield did it. You could have did use him. You could have did go take Nathan Allen and use him in now. Go medal.
Donkey man did it.
Stifle the
Donkey man
nose.
did it.
We run field. We
Stifle the
run every day
nose.
for you.
Stifle the nose. Who said silver better than nothing? Which one you Jamaica gonna get silver now with that team there?
Awagwan, me come back
Hold
on
on
your
there.
silent night.
Come on now
Awagwan.
for comment that.
Somebody say we're getting silver. So we moment of silent.
Shana, who says so? Shana, who make a comment? Me want the person me want comment to me. Me want know who the person be. The person said, "Lady, why are you getting so emotional? Do you know that track manager are the coach's choices, madam? Cheer, lady, you are loud." Well, thank you so much for telling
Woman,
me that you are loud. That I'm loud. I'm happy that you're hearing me clearly. This is Track and Feelings, and we are sharing and we are learning as we go right along, my darling. Bear in mind, I am a fanatic of the sport, and this is my feelings towards what it is that I see my country is doing. I'm a nationalist at heart, black, green, and gold, my darling, and I'm just sharing my thought space, whoever you are. Thank you so much for your comment. No ill feelings behind it, though. However, all I am saying is that the team that was assembled was wrong. The team that will be assembled is wrong, will be wrong. We were looking for at least a silver or even a bronze, and come right now, we're not gonna get none of them there. And therefore, we are saying if the team was assembled in this way by using other persons, we would have been able to be better. So, in
especially
my
seeing that the other
personal
countries,
for you,
especially seeing that the other countries who are in medal contention are using quality athletes. Like I said, Domrep has their top, I think is their top men's four hurdler, as well as their favorite, one of their favorites for the women's 400 meter. They're running. USA has Jonatas running. If you know, Jonatas was actually in the Olympic finals last year and in the flat four. These are not scrubs. We sent out guys to run for Jamaica who some of them didn't even make the national finals. While we have athletes who are there who only will be running in relays in the 4x4 relay pool, three men, three women who are in the relay pool who will only be running the relays that are better than most of these guys who are running currently. Now, I say this and I will say this in defense of my co-host. This program is called Track and Feelings. If you don't like emotional people or people who are very passionate about what they do, I will say this to
overuse
you.
that
I
for
love
you.
y'all, but bye-bye. Continue, Lati.
Yeah, there is so many things to learn from this. One of those things to learn from this is that Sheldon, it was confirmed, I send it to you that is only one change can be made, which is stupid. I don't know who sat in that boardroom meeting and decide that for the mixed relays only one change can be made. I can't understand why only one change in the 4x100 meter.
Hold on. Let me answer the question. A comment just came in. Who did we send out that did not make the finals? Demishke did not
The
make the
Michigan,
finals.
the Michigan
I,
didn't.
do, I don't know if Ratri made the finals or whatever my name.
The person who ran the guy, no,
Yeah.
I can check for
Okay.
you.
no.
So you're talking about who did we send out that did not make the finals? Those two guys did not make the finals. So what are you talking about? First of all, when we talk here, even though we're emotional, we kind of know what we're saying. I'm just saying.
Joshua, even though the times that ran in the eats to you was super split according to you, I don't know. You think we should use Donkey Man and Prince? As I said before, there can only be one change. If you're changing a man, you're changing the man to Rashid Big Boy McDonald. If you're changing the woman, you are changing to Stacey and Williams. That's only one change. It's not two change. So we can't get it. And that's the reason why we say stifling knows to get a medal. So, me no know. Because right now, I made that hurt me.
There are certain things in life I can't fathom. One of the things I can't fathom is how can a country like Damrep and Ireland put together a better 4x4 than Jamaica? Mix in the women or male.
No,
That's one of those things in my.
I can't say oh dumber put together. I mean they use Paulino as an anchor. Come
But I'm
on,
saying,
come on.
even if you put together a better team, Paulino one cannot make up a 15, 20, 30 meter lead. How a team like Ireland can put together a better 4x4 mixed relay team than Jamaica? It's a question I ask. It's
Yeah.
not bashing them, but I'm serious. With the pool that we have and the quality of athletes that we have, how on God's earth?
Bartlett didn't make the finals. Dimishgate didn't make the finals. Big Boy McDonald didn't make the finals, and yet still they will be sharing the money. They will be getting a medal.
And unfortunately, I'll mention it.
Prince
Shakari
make it
Shakari spoke about it.
What
continue.
Shakari say now?
No,
On the platform, on the
before
real
she was
platform.
talking about. No, she said that persons who made the final are
JC
overlooked.
Forbes. JC Forbes.
Somebody say you're making judgment before the final is run. Jamaica is the seventh fastest going in the finals.
We're not making judgments. We're
Look here, let
just
me tell you something. You see, some of them, lot of you have the option of blocking people, right?
yeah, man.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to exercise that right because there is this one person in the comment who is saying that we don't know what we're talking about. I certainly know what I'm talking about. Me probably I eat my food. No, I mean know all I want to know what I talk about. No one should come here and disrespect us. I can understand that we have divergent views, but you don't have to agree with us either. But keep it cute or get blocked. All right. Thank you.
Because we ain't gonna allow it. I'm gonna keep the smile.
Xavier, did you check to see if Bartley made the finals or why I'm on him?
Checking on it. Checking on it.
To my knowledge,
Because
no. But somebody saying
I somebody said made the finals, but I can't remember because I'm trying to go through the list of the people that made the finals, and I'm going who were the top three, and then remember we had to put in Chris Taylor and Nathan Allen.
I'm sure it was Bartley and not and I'm not talking about Kimmy. The name they may talk about. Continue. Continue. Eda. My Eda something there. Actual right somewhere. I don't know.
400-meter
This is it.
finals. Javon Paul, Nathan Allen, Cox, Kamarni, Bartley. That's the one that run?
And a Kamani
No,
run.
that's
It's
not
not
who ran.
Kamani run.
That's not who
So
ran.
it's K Bartley that run 45.78.
Right. So that's what I'm
Javon
I
saying.
mean, look at
Francis
even
not able
Anthony
to
Cox for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Bartlett did not
Christopher
make
Taylor,
the
47.
final.
And Anthony Cox went to Caribbean games and go win my little goal. Make sure
Yeah,
security.
yeah.
So for those who
It's not
said that Bartlett made the finals,
Bartlett.
the
Yeah,
Bartlett
Bartlett
is the
make it.
person who ran.
Bartlett.
Right. Bartley came fourth.
Bartlett came for. Bartlett is totally different. Bartlett, for the life of me, I think Bartlett won last year. Me not. The name has sound foreign.
And people are still going and saying Bartley came fourth. Bartley came fourth. The guy who ran today's name is
came
not
fourth.
Bartley. He's Bartlett. And he did not make the finals.
Right. Bartlett. There's a difference.
Oh, okay. They say Cox have COVID, but I thought he had made anyway.
But they
But yeah.
accept him in a camp. But okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
he's in the camp now. He went to camp.
Mm.
Well, it's possible that Cox get COVID. Cox go Caribbean games, go rub up and all of them something there. But sad to say, I'm sorry about that. There goes our views, our feelings, our thought space as it relates to the mixed 4x4 relay. As we all know, therefore, being that the 7th, we're going to lane 7.
Make it all worse. You really need the
Who is saying it is the same person? It's two different persons.
I'll check in on it. Don't worry.
Guys, give me a second. I'll be out for a second as we come back.
There are two different persons. Karami Bartley is different from Bartlett. That's what we are saying, guys. And the name never depended, never did it before, it never did know it before. We don't know. Rashane Bartlett, we don't know the name. That's what I'm saying.
What's his name?
The-
Rashane Bartlett.
Rashane, Rashane. We don't even know the name. So that is also where that's also where another mix-up happening and is coming to play. I started to guys, we all see the Taje, we know Powell, Alice, Cox, Bartlett,
No, it's Bartley.
Bartley. Thing there. Me have a paper. Me have a paper now. A Bartley, Karen Bartley. Him name. What depend the 4x4 team. We get name to the 4x4 team, not Bartlett. Unless I give problem.
Guys, I just made sure I went and confirmed it. All right. The person who came fourth, his name is what? Kim, whatever, Bartley.
No,
The person who
Karen Bailey.
Bartley. The person who ran today's name is Rashane Bartlett. End the argument. So just in case y'all know, we know what we're talking about. He did not two totally different people. Bartlett did not make the finals of the Jamaica 400 meter at the Jamaica 400 meter championships. The Jamaica championship, sorry. So please, when we're giving the information, let's stop questioning with certain things. Because we know Bartlett never made the finals because we spoke about this before. Rashane Bartlett did not make the 400 meter finals. Argument done. Thank you very please. Love on the same way.
We don't know who the person is. We posted the continuing on that note for the mix 4x4. Jamaica will run from lane 7. Breathe, Toya. Yes, so we're past that. We will wait and see what happens. We'll wait. You just give what you want just give a maverick laugh a while ago, say.
No, because may I say all the people that that particular person, since we don't know, because I'm offended by that comment. I think that person can go over. I think TVJ should have their pregame show right now. So you can go over. They have Hubert Lawrence over there and all of those people.
I'm gonna ask them who the person.
Yeah, man. By all means, just take your flight.
Yes, for somebody said it. Somebody said it. Rashane.
Because if you don't know what we are talking about, me don't know what you do over here.
If you
For the person who asked, yes, Rashane Bartlett is still a student at Jamaica College.
Totally two different person.
Totally two different people. So please, like I said, stop trying. I'm not saying we welcome debates every day, all day on this channel.
That's what we do.
But when we say something to understand, we kind of know we know what we are talking about, yeah? Rashane Bartlett is that.
I went even further. Rashane, the one that run today, didn't run the 400 meter. He wasn't even listed in the 400 meter.
You said the name not even ring up. Shauna, me love you, see girl.
He wasn't on the start list.
No, all I know about Shauna, me love you.
Check if he ran the juniors. Check if he won the under 20.
Shauna, me love you. Shauna, me love you. Somebody said they want to call in to talk about
Shauna. I could see who Shauna look like.
No, man, not Shauna. Not Shauna says so, man.
Hello, you know, so if a Shauna walk come in for the show, me personally, I'm gonna make sure say that happen. But we'll leave that one differently. We love the foolishness, all right. But yes, so can we not move that because the vein in my head is kind of
No,
popping
I'm
up?
ready for move it because I want to tear off right now. So, and I
Yeah.
8 past 6, me I watch that time there. Um, talk. Me just
All right. So tonight, I think the big event that we look forward to tonight is the heat of the men's 100 meters. Latoya or David and whoever has the information, could you please go through quickly because that's the first time I will think based on that and based on what I'm seeing, I kind of have I like a prediction for me,
Well, I did pause.
but I'm not gonna say it yet. Mountain.
I did pause. I did pause the 7 heats, but I'm going to share it here. In a minute, I'm just trying to bring it up. Why am I
You mean
bringing
the
it back?
heats are the 1500?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the 1500 first. That's why I'm going back because the heats of the 1500 also is there. The, the 1500 carry 3 heats, and Jamaica will be running out of heat number 2. Adela Tracy will be running out of heat number 2.
Adele
Hey,
Tracy.
well on there. Yes, Adele Tracy will be running out of heat number 2. So let me bring it up, and so we can just run through the heats. It's 3 heats, as I said. Quickly. No, but true. True. No, but just
The
For
100 meters
whoever
not
asked,
tonight.
go over the heat of the meters this evening.
all right. All right. So let's get so heat number
Whoever's
1.
asking, please go over to the page
German, just leave that.
and
Oh,
you
go
will
ahead.
watch. You can watch everything.
Yeah.
I was saying for those asking about the
Jermaine,
go
fix up
over
your
to
mic.
the
All right. So
man. I've
let's.
done for do with my can I hear me now?
Yes, Lord Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah, we are here, you know.
but it
So
muted. I was muted.
No, you
Sorry.
never muted. You
Oh,
never break up.
I'm just saying the person who asked where can there if we'll be streaming, go over to Track and Feelings page on Facebook and you will get your answer. All right. Continue that.
Okay. So we be showing now what the heats for the 1500 will look like. So heat number 1 will have Meshisha from Ethiopia. We'll have Healy from Ireland. We'll have Sabatin from Italy. We'll have Kieng from Kenya. We'll have Yolanda from Sweden. If I call their first name, is because I can't call the last name and I don't want to bite my tongue. Christina from, then we'll have Van der Lest from Belgium. And we have Sinclair Johnson from the United States. We have Ceelan. We have Georgia Griffith from Australia. Martha Penfreitas from Portugal. Right? Lucia Stafford from Canada. We have Laura Muir from Great Britain and Ran Urabi from Japan going in the first heat. In heat number 2, we'll have Marta Perez from Spain. We'll have Lo Halif. We'll have the Jamaican Adele Tracy. We'll have Tanaka from Japan. We have Clean from Germany. We have Hawthorne from Canada. Galvan from Mexico. Hermanson from Sweden. Halul from Ethiopia. Snowden from Great Britain. Kipiegan from Kenya. Visa from Italy. We'll have St. Pierre from US and also Jessica Hall from Australia. Then in heat number 3, we'll have Bueno from Italy, Chebet from Kenya. We'll have Sophia from Poland, Tisgay, German pronounce her name. Pronounce her name for me. Somebody's Tisgay. I can't pronounce it, but you know who I'm talking from Ethiopia. Good Tisega, right? Diana And then we'll have Natalie from Finland, Jebektok from Kenya. We have Winnie from Uganda, Brissa. We have Alma Cortez from Mexico. We have Melissa from Great Britain, Corey and McGee from US, Trust from Germany, and Linda Hall from Australia. So that is the 3 heats for so that is the 3 heats for the 1500 women that will be running tonight. So a few persons to
Yeah, guys, I
go ahead.
just addressing a comment. So I understand that, and this is my view, and I've already said it, I've already shared it. I understand that, yes, you can't have an athlete coming off the plane and running today. That's my view too. However, I think what everybody else is saying here on the panel, why work so hard for him to go if you
You're not
know
gonna use him
you're not gonna use him? Is it just for
because
the
you could have
is it
made
just
a
for the
team,
plane ride?
right? Because you could
Because
have made a team and made him be the change. So you take out one of the males and he would have gone in to fit that change.
as a coach, I wouldn't use him either. I wouldn't use him because I understand that he would have been jet lagged, he would have been tired. He needs time to recover and go out there. So we know this, but why work so hard for him to go? That for me doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
And even Bert in articulating when he was asked how will he be utilized differently, was not able to give a solid response to that question. So I think that's the point that we're trying to make.
Exactly. Guys, remember there can only be one change. And for this comment, you are making 2 changes. You are changing, you're adding Williams and you're adding McDonald. There can only be one change. Okay. We will now move to the 100 meters. I know we
Hold
shared
on,
it
Dave
earlier.
Toyo.
Sure.
Hold on, you go further. That Russian Bartley, we need to know where
Yeah.
him come from though, because I'm not seeing him running in Jamaica any at all.
He's a JC Junior. Him
He's
go
So
Jamaica
I
21.
bad.
said, look,
He's 21.
he's 21.
Him reach
Yeah,
21 now?
yeah. Pull it up on the IWF site.
So he's on the IWF side.
Yeah.
Somebody just sent me the lineup and said the lineup say Bartlett.
Yes, Bartlett.
It's Bartlett, Rasheen
Russian
Bartlett.
Bartlett.
No,
Bartel.
saying that is Bartley that run. I know
Mm.
we can go pull up, we can go we can go find
Somebody made
we
a
can go
mistake.
If
find
you even look at the starting lineup from the race itself, you
it says
see
Russian.
Rasheen Bartlett. So, like I said,
And Bert said out of him own mouth. So Bert would have want Russian to come run so that he make a mistake with the name.
Anyway, I think we can
Yeah, let's
move
move on.
away. Yeah,
Come,
let's
we're
move
moving
on
into
from
the
this
100
issue.
meters
oh, by the
now.
way, my only thing is I would literally just take out Tiffany and just put in Stacey on. Why do I say that? Tiffany
Only
was
thing
in
I one
second
change you
place.
can make.
I know she's the only change I would make, and I'm gonna say why. Tiffany was in second place in the heats
I run
when
and I look
she
beside
got
that
the button.
a table
I
look
don't think
beside.
Stacey would make the mistakes that Tiffany made.
No, what you look beside? What are you looking for? Side to side, what you look for? And a chance this
I
now
just say let's move on.
from this nuisance. I agree. Okay, we're moving
Let's
into
move on.
we're gonna be looking at the 100 meters for males, and that also
When does that come up? Tomorrow?
No, this
tonight.
tonight.
Tonight?
Yes, and also we have this had 7 heats. So let's go quickly through the heats and call our top three. Bear in mind that for these 7 heats, it is first, second, and third that reserve their spot, and then the three fastest time to move on. So 3, 7, 21, and 3 make 24 athletes. So let's go. For heat number 1, we have Raymond from Nigeria. Now bite my tongue tonight. Raymond from Nigeria. We have Marvin Bracey from the United States. Rowan Browning from Australia. We have Francisco Sansovini. I don't know what country that is. SMR, I'm not sure. Xavier,
Suriname. Suriname? No,
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 it's
Xavier,
not
maybe you
Suriname.
can tell me who that blue country is. Akeem Blake from Jamaica. CJ Green from Antigua. We have Shit Shituru Ali from Israel.
Some shit name.
Mr. Ali from Italy.
San Marino.
San Marino. Okay.
Oh, San Marino, right. So Mr. Francis Sansovini comes from San Marino. Thank you so much. And Lalu Zori from India. Top
India
three,
that.
everybody. Yeah, man, I
And
think so.
no, and India that. India
No,
is
that's not
IND.
India. That looks like Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Yeah. Right.
Glory, hallelujah. All right, top three, everyone, quickly, right across the board. Let's go. So my top three is Bracy, Akeem Blake, and I have CJ Green. Quickly.
I have Browning being instead of Green.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have Browning as well.
Okay.
Green may run in for fourth.
Okay. Xavier, what you say you? Quickly, Xavier.
Nigeria, Blake, and Bracey.
All right, cool. So we move on to heat number 2. Heat number 2 has Zarna Hughes from Great Britain, Sue from China, Elcock from Trinidad and Tobago, Fred Curley from the United States, Said Hassan Said or Assad from NDV, M
Saeed.
Saeed from MDV, and Archibald from Guyana, Favor Ashe from Nigeria, and we have Emmanuel from, is that Lebanese? Liberia.
Liberia.
Liberia. Zarnel Hughes, Fred Curley, and I have Favor Ashe.
If Zana Hughes doesn't false start,
Got jokes. He only does
no, I
it in the
really
finals.
talk. Oh, he does it in the finals. Okay. I have Fred Curley, Zarnel Hughes, and Matadi, or whatever morning. That the Liberian.
Okay. Kina?
Yeah, same thing for me.
Okay.
Same thing.
Same thing
Same
as
thing for
Jeremy.
me.
People, we have 55 people on the live. Like it live. Like the live.
Gary said
Hold on.
something
Oh
different.
no, I just saw Sue there. I'm sorry.
Who
I just
is
saw
there?
Sue.
Oh yes,
I
Sue.
just
Sue is
saw
there.
Sue.
Who is there?
Sue.
I have.
Yeah,
I take out Matadi. I
we
put
take
in
out
Sue.
Matad. Yeah, any
You see
day,
the-
any day.
I just realized that Sue is there.
Lati, you need to dig up your screen so I can't see.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have my glasses for me, so you need to bring up the screen.
but the screen let me share big, you know?
You wear
All right.
glasses, Lati. A 4 eye you have.
Okay, you see now?
Yeah, better for me.
Me
Okay.
can't
Little
see
better.
nothing about go on.
They don't have when me share when me big up his son now me can't
Me need glasses, man. Just go and do it, do your thing.
yeah, because when me big up his son me can't maneuver me must say me share something else. Alright, when me big it up, when me change I will big it up. Alright, heat number
E3.
3. Right. Heat 3 has Abenku, Sis,
Cisse.
Kamara,
Cisse.
Cisse.
If you watch football, you know that name.
I can't say the watch football and I can't call the name. Call them, me think. Kamara, Bramwell,
Bramel. Stop calling the man Bramwell.
Bramel, Rodrigo, Gil,
That's it.
oh, Femi from Qatar and Jerome Blake from Canada. So
Easy
Bramel,
for me.
yeah, go ahead.
That easy for me. I'm gonna go with Blake. I'm gonna go with Bramel, and I'm giving Cisse because I've watched him somewhat, and him supposed to be able to get out of this heat.
Yep. Same for me.
Um,
Those should be the three.
Blake Bramwell and the athlete from Qatar.
Me only have two, so me the only have Blake and Bramel. So me no know, me not add down
Yeah,
it.
I share Jermaine's view with Cisse. I've been watching some of his races, and I think it's not unforeseeable that he'll get out of this
Oh,
heat
then I
in
reach
top
home,
three.
sir.
Do I agree
Oh,
that he'll get further than this? Hell no. But he
No.
should get out of this heat.
Yeah,
yes.
yes, absolutely.
Oh, then I reach home, or you say Wi-Fi give trouble. Oh, Shauna Wi-Fi. Shauna them paid, but you and Jermaine Wi-Fi have give problem. Sorry, moving right along. I didn't say that.
That's all you.
So all the
So that's how you call Duncan. Don't make me have it.
So Odian is home, so add Odian.
Yeah, no, all if it's coming in, Odi, I sent it to you, so you can just jump in and add you. All right, heat number. All right, I think I know what to do so that we can maybe when I come big. All right, heat number 5.
Pause.
Heat number 5. No pause.
Moving right along.
Sakai from Japan, Wagner from Germany, Chenier from Cuba, Oblique Civil from Jamaica, and the Olympic champion who is also the world indoor champion, Lamont Marcel Jacobs from Italy. We also have Dorian Kelly Taylor from ART Art. I don't know what that is. Rahman from BAN, and then Reese Prescott. I have Oblique Civil, Lamont Jacobs, and I can maybe catch Reese Prescott there.
I think all of us probably have that 3. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't
I
even
don't
think
think there's any other.
I don't even think we should just catch Prescott there. I think Prescott is gonna be in that top 3.
Exactly.
We're not catching him. he's a quality athlete.
But if there is somebody who could upset, if there's someone who could upset the apple cart, he could upset the apple cart. I don't think it happen, but if it does, I wouldn't be surprised. But I think everything else agree. Oblique Civil, Lamont Jacobs, Reese Prescott. I want to see this heat specifically because I want to see what his form. Not necessarily his time, but his form.
I want to see Lamont Jacobs, and I also want to see Oblique Civil against Lamont Jacobs. And I want to know if Oblique Civil will also press Lamont Jacobs.
I doubt it. I think Glenn Mills would have told him just to qualify.
So welcome.
Nothing to prove in the
Charlene, have pretty clear eye, but anyway. Charlene, just to answer your question, if you cannot watch it on the TV, just go over to the Facebook page. Make sure say you're part of the group, Track and Feelings. You will see it there. Just say. You understand? We got you covered. Yeah. But we want to have pretty clear eye.
But Gary, everybody look great in training still, you know.
Odian, turn off your TVJ for me, please.
Where are we, guys?
We're at heat number 6.
Are you hearing the TVJ
Odian,
now?
so I don't want you to voice in their background. Thanks. You're a peak guy to be annoyed.
What voice?
But Gary,
you hearing it now?
Yes.
No.
Me I hear mumbo.
But Gary, I don't think we're taking away from Jacobs being Olympic champion. We all know that, and we discussed it last night. Jacobs is the Olympic champion, and yes, of course, he has the pedigree to come and do something. The challenge for us with Jacobs is that we haven't seen him run all season, and irrespective of what he's doing in training, being race sharp is a different kettle of fish. Is he gonna run himself into being into that state of being race sharp using the rounds? It remains to be seen. But right now, there are question marks as it relates to his fitness because he has not been running. Right? So training and running in
Whoever
competition
said we
are
didn't
two
see
different
Jacobs
things.
last year, someone says we didn't see Jacobs last year. It's not because he didn't run. It's because he wasn't on our radar. Most people never have him on his radar. It wasn't because he wasn't running. There's a difference. This year, I'm just not run. Audience, I'm still at your
Okay, let's
TV.
move on.
Oh, the TV can't turn off, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm changing.
You know, you can press mute, right?
Yes, no, we can't go to have people on TV watching African show.
But you can,
We
I'm
change
pretty sure
location.
you can leave the room.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was on the road just now, but still
So
I
the
hear the
TV
feedback.
very loud, do audience.
Yep.
Hold on, something happen. I mean, I know one me
Yeah,
about.
Bruce James has been saying that from morning. Whoever made that comment that to bring in Stacey and Williams, and I agree.
Yeah, we are all we over here. Most of us over here say Stacey Williams even come in, and one of the females them come out.
Exactly.
But you know, it's so funny though that that people would say that we the comment was made that we don't know what we are talking about because I was watching TVJ's coverage this morning, and everything that we are saying now is the same thing that they were debating. The same exact thing that they said this morning on TVJ.
I wouldn't know. I wasn't
We've been
watching
saying it
TV.
all
I
along.
was in a function.
Okay, so we're into heat number 6.
Somebody said they don't trust Bruce. He smiled too much.
Jamaicans are the
Hey,
best. Are the best.
no, I said
Jamaicans are the best, I swear.
Mother always tell me, say, don't trust nobody but two laugh it still, you know.
Heat number 6. We're in heat number 6. Heat number 6 as gift.
Yeah, that person there. That's South African there.
Right. Andre DeGrasse from Canada. Christian Coleman from the United States, the defending world champion. Azamati from Guyana.
He's gonna be there as well.
Ghana.
Ghana. Hey,
Ghana.
Odian, call on you. You bite your tongue, Odian. JP, bite your tongue.
Bring up the picture some more.
Oh, sure, then. Man, let me make all me moving off the screen, then, man, I make all the talk. Yeah, see it now, Odi?
Benjamin Azaman.
Hussein Ali.
Hussein me attack. Hussein from Iraq.
Hussein Ali Al Kafal.
No, look, bite your tongue over here. Cardosa from Brazil.
Hussein Ali Al Kafal.
Odian, call
And
the
he's from
Nigerian name. Udodi?
I'm still not seeing it clearly.
Oh, all right. Udodi from Nigeria.
His name is Udodi Chudi.
Udodi. And Ahmadiv. I call.
Look for Coleman, Benjamin Azamati, and DeGrasse.
My three.
Lanes 2, 3, and 4. Lanes 2, 3, and 4.
Same three. What say you, Kino, and something there?
Same thing for me.
2, 3, and 4.
Okay, exactly. And then we move into the last heat. Heat number 7. See if we can get this a little bit bigger for you guys. Okay. Heat number 7. Oh, wait a minute. Heat number 7 have Joseph from Ghana, Edward from New Zealand, Ferdinand Amaniala, Lionel Hadid, Felipe from Brazil, Abdul Akim Sani Brown.
Who has Jamaican parentage, by the way?
Mr. the Japan with the mix-up name, man. Mix-up lineage.
Lane
Clarence
1, lane
Munyai.
3, and lane 1, lane 3, and 7.
1, 2,
Same
and 7
here.
I have to.
The same here.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, that
1,
seems
3,
fair enough.
and yeah, 1, 3, and 7.
I think that heat came from today.
Somebody say Omaniala get the easiest heat.
Must say, walk through that, man. If you
If
run 10
Amala
seconds,
can
you're
run
supposed
today,
to
Prince could have
qualify.
run. Now Prince get to sleep.
It seems like It seems like when you're the number 3 ranked athlete on paper, you get the easier heat. Same thing, Sherika Jackson heat as well.
Mr. Wolana, we are gonna go there so quickly. Guys, I think I'm gonna see if I can just not no, Zevin, I can't do it. I was gonna try to see if it is that I could just start the stream straight like we're already here. But Zevin, because of the timing with the record, it won't allow it. We kick you off.
Okay.
So I'm going to pull up that one is interesting, which is the women's start list. I'm going to pull up that one. So we're just going to move over the 400 meter hurdles and thing just to pull up. So this has 7 heats also. 7 heats. And in heat number 1, we have Sharika. The person who clicked that, please stop. Sorry. Heat number 1, we have Sharika Jackson. Heat number 2, heat number 1, we have Sharika Jackson, Anthony Strawn. The name there. Who can call her name? Call it.
Al-Shamari.
Okay, Al-Shamari, right. Leng
From Kuwait.
from China. Olga. Hobbs. Safran Olga. Hobbs and Imani.
Lanseko. All right. So Sharika Jackson and Strawn and Lanseko.
I am going to go different with you. I'm going to go Hobbs.
Oh my! Oh, Zoe. She's there from New Zealand as well. Yeah, she is a.
Well, I'm going to go Hobbs.
All right. Sticking with Lanseko.
Okay. I go with Sharika Strawn. I would go Lanseko too.
Yeah, I'm going Lanseko. Hobbs will be running in for 4th.
She may make the
Sharika Strawn and Hobbs.
Okay, somebody else have sense but me, all right.
All right, if you think so.
No, nothing is wrong with the prediction. I think it's a good prediction. I think it's a really good prediction. There's not much in it.
In a line with Stuart. Joel.
The hot eat is with Talo. We can't wait.
Mr. Man.
Continue.
Remember, you're drawn according to how you're ranked. No.
We know how Talua go come. Talua go finish 4th.
Man. We think we're going to stay.
No.
In our finals.
Talua not making the finals.
Really?
We're going to get there. Calm down. Let's go. Heat number 2.
We're at heat number 2. Shelley and Fraser Price running out of lane 2. G running out of lane 3. Clark, lane 4. Darren Nita, lane 5 from Great Britain. Fatmata from lane 6. Gina from Germany.
Yeah, Luke and Kempo.
Right.
Luke and Camper.
And Gaitha from Bahamas. Come on,
So
dash it.
so I have Shelly. I have
Daryl Nita.
And Luke and
Daryl
Ken.
Neat, Daryl Nita. Well, I
And the
have
German.
Gator. I'm gonna go with Gator.
Okay. Well, I'm going Fraser Price, Daryl Nita, and Gina Luke and Kemper.
Whatever Odion just said, that's what I'm going with. Same thing.
Shelly, Nita, and the German.
Luke and Kempo. Okay. Heat number 3.
Wow.
Wow.
Odion a bite at the chops for that one here.
Wow. Heat number 3. Zanab from Italy. Lloyd from Antigua. Yasmin. Dina Visman. Come, the Nigerian, come.
Grace and Zubiche Grace and Wakacha.
Mr. Odion, have them
Whatever he
locking
said.
up.
They can't even see them because it's just too small.
I'm not seeing it either, but I know she's the only Nigerian entered because Flavor Ophelia and the Rosemary Chukuma pulled out.
Yeah, they are injured.
Right. Elaine Thompson Hero, Dr. Elaine Thompson Hero, Crystal Emmanuel from Canada. So, go.
Thompson Hera, Grace Nakach and Wakacha, and battle between Lloyd and the athlete from Israel, giving the Israelite. Yeah. So,
You love the 2.
Lane 6 and 7 for me is 2-1. Obviously, we know Elaine is going to win that, and Wokacha, I do have her coming second. I have a toss up between that third spot, but it's not between 2 athletes. It's actually between 3, because Lloyd has been running decently all year. So too has the Israeli athlete, but Crystal Emmanuel always knows how to get out of the first round.
that's true.
So that's my toss up. You don't see much of her on the circuit, but when it happens, she just tends to make it past the first round.
I'll start looking.
6, 7, and 8.
Yeah, so I have Thompson Era, the Nigerian, and Emmanuel as well.
For me, Thompson.
I'm going with Joel Lloyd.
I'm going with Lane 6 to 8.
People, can I tell you guys, say when it is that Travis come on here, Travis and that accent, I'm just gotta say.
That's why I need to speak straight there.
Who said I know the Canadian personally? The Canadian Noretta. You said they know the Canadian personally, where she just got to run for a spot. Crystal Emmanuel got to run for a spot. Wait.
Heat 4. Garrett Heat 4. The heat of death.
I write this out with the writer now. Heat 4 has Frey, Twanisha Terry, Pomna Odian, Van Der
I think that Kalu is in Heat 4 and coming fourth.
Kemba
No.
Nelson, Carlina Horn,
Karina Horn,
and Bean.
Not Biden.
Look here, Ono put some respect on Talu name. Talu is gonna win her.
Thank you very pleased.
No,
She comes fourth in the finals only.
I don't think he's gonna win this heat.
Talu gonna go with like a express team.
Talu is gonna win her heat. Talu
I have
always
Kemba Nelson
shows
winning
up.
this heat. I have Kemba Nelson winning the heat, but Talu coming second.
Twanisha Terry.
I have Twanisha Terry, Kemba Nelson third.
Here's my problem with TT Terry. TT Terry is inexperienced and being the lone wolf. I think.
Here's your problem with TT Terry. She's an American. Kemba Nelson is also inexperienced.
No, but
I
here's the
have
thing
a
about Kemba.
bold
No,
prediction, and I don't even think Kemba Nelson is gonna make the finals. I have a very bold
I can
prediction.
understand that, but Kemba Patriots run before. She would have seen the big 3 run before, and energy transfers. So I think she wants to. Remember, we saw this before in 2009 with Aileen Bailey, when many people didn't think she was going to be in the finals. She got there because Karen Varnick and Shelley did well. I think Kemba has that ability to sneak in. because of that. And I think she's going to see them do well and come at them. I have
No, but this
Tadu
is
coming
she was
second
going to
because
go
I don't
through
have
anyway.
Tadu repeating.
But Jermaine, she
What you
was
said?
going to go through from the East. She was going to go through from the East anyway. We're talking finals. That's what.
I still have the momentum of having your teammates carry you through. One thing we've noticed over the years, Jamaica, unless somebody's injured, once we have four, we have four.
Another
I
heat
just saw
of
the girl.
as well.
Don't get me wrong, and I have Kemba making the semifinals. I just don't have her in the
Exactly.
finals.
I have her in the finals, but it's gonna be tough. She's gonna make it on time.
Christiana Williams.
I don't think she's gonna replicate that 1088 performance at all.
Yeah,
I
I
don't even
remember
think she's gonna get close.
Remember Kemba didn't show hometown.
Hometown or no
And
hometown,
that's
she could have
homegrown.
banned
That's
Panny
her
truck.
homegrown too.
Homegrown.
She could have banned Panny truck.
All right, continue. That's it.
Stomping ground.
What is it? Could have banned on the track.
Dina Asher Smith. Corey.
Alfred, I win that either.
Come on, hold on. Miriam Aouri is still alive?
Yeah, she's a fastest time around this season.
Training with Brahman.
95.
I'm sorry. I haven't been out of the loop with that one. My bad. I apologize to those who are watching. I'm sorry. I never know that she was
Muriel
still alive.
Ahori Demps.
How old is Ahori?
I think she's about 32 or thereabout.
No, man. Ahori must older than that.
Older than Talu.
Probably. I'm not sure. But she's the top Ivorian this year.
Not for long.
Yeah, I know.
So therefore, we're saying then Julian Alfred, Murela Hori.
No, Julian Alfred, Dina Asher Smith, Muriel Ahori, the top three. This heat has the best potential to have majority of the non-automatic qualifiers. That the Berger, the Rosa from Brazil. I think this heat has the athletes that can do it. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, because they'll have to run.
If you look at 3 to 7, if you get 3 to 7, nobody apart from Alfred.
I think.
Oh, I'm saying if you hear me now?
Yeah.
If you look at lane 3 to 7, those 5 lanes are quite close when it comes to season best. Minus Alfred, who is ahead of everybody. Everybody else is within touching distance of each other, and so on any given day, you don't know what can happen. So they're going to run this heat.
Always gonna have a heat like that.
They're
You remember
going to run this
championship heat 4 with Kevon and Natalia,
yeah.
Ashanti. Yeah, it's always gonna be like that.
I see. So what's your name? Ahori is notoriously a very good starter. She's gonna blaze out of the blocks, and the other two will have to run her down and catch her. Which is why I tend to agree with Odian that probably one or two are the two fastest losers might come from this heat.
The girl from Niger, she's better at 200. Sini.
Just like Dina.
Yeah, true. But she might make it 200 either. Well, she might make it 200 now because Ophelia is out.
Next heat, please.
Yeah, next heat. We're moving to the next heat. Next heat have in Jasmine Abrams, Zaid.
Guyana.
Yes, Guyana. Michelle Leahy from Trinidad and Tobago. Bingham from Canada. And Leah Hobbs from the United States. Adi Del Ponte and also Odion.
So Hobbs, Del Ponte, and Hai.
I am going with
IE, Bingham, and Hobbs because I don't know what Del Ponte is right now.
She's injured. She's having an injury plague season. She's
exactly.
Hurt.
So I can't put one.
Lee IE, Alia Hobbs, Michelle Lee IE, and I'm going with the Canadian Kamika Bingham.
Bingham. Over Del Ponte?
Yeah, because Del Ponte is hurt. I know she's hurt.
Then Miriam Horia just 35. Mercy
Next
God.
month.
Yeah, she's the same age as Shelly. I told you. I said
Well,
she's not old. She's the same age as Shelly.
Odiang actually run 11:05. Maybe she can spell some trouble as well. Him spell but that
She
might
might she might be the athlete that
That's the old young. That's why I'm emphasize on it. So
Oh, okay.
just like the added there. Okay, the last heat.
Melissa Jefferson.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead for me. Go ahead. Go ahead with that. Oh, you're not sick? Oh, sorry. You have Bazolo, Aruna, Perez from. Then you have Melissa Jefferson.
The three straightforward here. Melissa Jefferson, Kambunji, and Eva Swoboda.
I here's my problem. Here's my thing. The only reason I'm giving some Swoboda the knock is because not the knock, but the advantage for coming third is because of her start.
It doesn't really matter.
Because, no, let me tell you why.
You can't say
let me tell you why. No, I'm not going to tell you why. I'm telling you why I'm giving her the opportunity for coming third. I think Jefferson and Kambuji is going 1-2. Mm-hmm. I am giving her third place based on her start because Perez is somebody you are not supposed to overlook.
We're not overlooking her, but we're just saying.
So I think if somebody makes a mistake, Perez will be the one that takes it.
So about the PB season was 11:07, and for some time now she improved that to 11:05. I think her indoor improvement on her lifetime best, as the starter said, might just see her going closer to another.
That's what, and Perez is only 200 of a second behind, and Perez is not that great of a starter. So that's why I said if she makes a mistake at the start, I can see Perez upsetting her.
I agree.
So that's how I have it.
But Swoboda need to make it because he need to go run with Ilian.
Why?
Because she beat Ilian in the World Indoor Finals.
Ilian in competing in the World Indoor
Finals. And people may make a big deal like it, so she need to make it. So she needs to make it.
Can we quickly? Is it possible that we could quickly run through? All right, no, I leave that. We will be here so we can run through it. In when they break and stuff. I was gonna say if we wanted to quickly run through the hurdles. But
I think we should. Oh, we only have 10 minutes. Sorry, and that's why I have. Now I was looking at the time and I realized we only have 10 minutes and you have to go and set up for the live, for the broadcast.
I'm actually trying to just leave this here as it is and just go into it as it is. It's just so that we will be fine because when I look at the timing, we are now 1 hour and 43 minutes into 5 hours. So it's like 3 hours and odd. I don't think we're going much to go over that. 7 to 9. Yes. So I was thinking of just doing the setup right here while we're at it. However, if I'm going to be doing the setup right here while we're at it, I am out of the picture and you guys will be able to speak. If you're okay with it.
I'm going to jump
off. I'm going to leave. I'm going to jump off as well. All right, guys. So
I'll do over the setup then, guys. So you guys will just give us 9 minutes, 10 minutes. The startup for 7:05. The rundown of the evening session is 5-7 gives you the short put. We have the steeple chase. Then you have the pole vault. 8 o'clock gives you the long jump. 10 past 8, 1500 meters. 8 100 meters. Heats for the men, followed by the short put continuously. And 950 is the 4x4. All right. So being that we wanted to leave, I think we're gonna just run through the hurdles in that notion. If you guys are okay with that. Odian, what say you?
I say whatever Latoya says. I say whatever you say.
All right, so we're gonna run through the men 100-meter hurdles. They have 5 heats, and it is the first 4, followed by the fastest 4, as best as possible. So let us quickly run through that. In heat number 1, we have Pascal from France. We also have Jose from Great Britain. We have
Party.
that from Turkey. I think that is Turkey,
Yeah, Turkey.
right? And then we have Trey Cunningham from the US. We have Swaboda, right?
That's the border.
Right. Jeremy. We have Joseph, and we also have the Rashid Bromwell from Jamaica.
A broad bill.
Broad. Oh, what wrong with me that night, man?
Broadbell.
Broadbell from Jamaica. What say we? I say Broadbell, Posey, and France Boy.
I say Conimam, broad bill.
Latoya, check the private chat. All right, I'm gonna have to jump off.
Okay, there's no problem. Mm-hmm.
I see Cunningham, Broadbell, and I am looking at. I am
Pascal.
kind of looking at Fuzzy, but it's going to be a toss up between Fuzzy and
Pascal.
They said it kind of look like hot for you.
it's a toss up.
Okay. Heat number 2, which is a good heat in my view. Heat number 2 has Grant Holloway, Chet Damian from Poland. It has Nicholas from Australia. It has Zella from Great Britain, Mendy, it has Zai from China, and also Rodriguez from Brazil. What say you, Jermaine?
I don't know. Okay. So I
Grant
have Grant Holloway, obviously. I'm looking at Zero for one specific reason because I think he does well in where there's no pressure, and I'm looking at the Australian. I'm kind of looking at the Australian. But oh, I see G there. I might give it to G, the Chinese athlete.
So what about Rodriguez?
Nah, sorry,
So
no.
you would bring Rodriguez then Travis.
I don't even know this
Travis.
guy. I only know Grant Holloway.
Understood. So Grant is definitely gonna be coming through that. Um heat number 3. Heat number 3 we have Amin, we have Martinez from Spain, you have Susai from Japan, you have Daniel Roberts from the US, Orlando Bennett from Jamaica, you have Zoya from France, Rashim Brown from Cayman, and you have Greg Trabier from Germany.
All right, this one going to be controversial for many people, but if you follow track and field, you understand why I say what I say. I have Daniel Roberts.
Zero.
I also have Zoya from France,
Yeah.
but and Martinez from Spain. I believe Orlando Bennett gets through, but as a non-automatic qualifier.
That's not a bad thought.
I
You
say
see,
Spain.
them saying Session will replace
Confirm.
McGregor. Session will replace McGregor for the final. I'm not. So I don't know. I feel a way about it. I feel a way. I don't think it's McGregor that should have been replaced, but they think McGregor needed to be replaced for their baby child, so they did that. Um. So Heat number 4 has Laka, has Matway from France. It has Shane Brathwaite, Hunter Parchment, the Olympic champion. It has Eric from Spain, Rafael from Brazil, Chris Douglas from Australia, and Murate from Japan.
All right, this one is quite simple for me. I have Brathwaite, I have Answer Parchment, and I am going to go with the Brazilian. And the only reason why I'm going with Brathwaite is that Brathwaite just seems to happen to know how to throw. He should get through the first round.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree on this one. Broadway, Hansel, and Pereira from Brazil.
From Brazil?
Yeah, Pereira, Rafael Pereira.
Right. I don't think McGregor, yes, I don't think McGregor should have been replaced. JCF, remember with the 4x4 relays, even though it is mixed relay, the first leg has to run in their lane, and then the second leg will be able to move over. So the lanes won't matter after the first exchange has been done. It's just how the person running on the leg after that going forward set themselves up to do it. That matters, and therefore we can't say what that person will do, because it's in the moment they decide if they want to run in the inside lane or they want to take the outside lane or stuff like that. The final heat has in Sun Suk from Japan, Wellington from Liberia, Devon Allen from the United States, Milan, David King from Great Britain, Dawara, Gabriel from Brazil, and Alcana. And I would just say Devon Allen and any other two persons.
I would say Devon Allen.
I'm going Devon Allen. I'm also giving King, and I may give Izumia from Japan, but the
Okay.
Brazilian could also sneak in there for me. All right.
Understand. Um, the 400-meter hurdles. The 400-meter
That's
hurdles, because we skipped that has 5 heats. Um, or we can when we reconvene, then we can speak about the 400-meter hurdles.
most definitely.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we are actually going to take a break, and being that they are showing the opening ceremony, we will
Yes,
resume.
fight the Jets.
All
We
right,
will
guys, head
resume.
over to the Facebook page, and you will see everything. Right, Natalia?
Yeah. Yes. We will
F35.
Hello.
we will resume at roughly 7:20 per se, being that the long jump starts at 8 o'clock. Okay,
All
guys.
righty, gang.
All right.
Yep.
It was good being here tonight again. We see you shortly, everybody.